It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. Immortality begins for most teams. We're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Lions. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt. And it for the first time. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Let's go now. Cowboy, Mustang 19. Ready.
Daniels on first down. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Second and 4. He's on target. Watkins. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one. But a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
29 yards. First down, Washington.
And we all like to see Chigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this groove, now take it to the floor. If you want that.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. To the air again, Daniels. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Commanders nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away. return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
On first down, it's Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Gibbs scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting the tone and the mindset, and this defense would better regroup.
Fox now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Daniels. Jump off caught on his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down, Commanders.
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the Lions' 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, Charger, 19.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Here's Crosby Merritt on a carry. And the defense wins this round. That stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
He was taken down behind.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-score game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Here comes Williams on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on second.
120. Score now.
From the 34. He hucks it deep off his back foot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Bounce outside. He is a little bit there. About 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the shotgun, call. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 13-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. Bates now for the point after. At extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Commanders 7.
Fox now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniels back to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here we go, here we go. 60 by 60 by 10.
Second and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Daniels finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now Daniels on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
First down.
Daniels now on first down. Hits his running back. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. To throw again, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Daniels is going to throw again. Caught, nice game left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Again, Daniels to the air. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards of the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Here's alert, here's alert. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Commanders pushing for a late spark before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Check. 19, driver, 19, 13. Check flag.
To the air again, Daniels. This one's got. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
70 Lions.
Throwing now, Daniels. Flushed out now to his left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready. Get up. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Press all 80. Go street. Ready.
Krosky Merritt. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6. Wow, down by just a score and a lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And they're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Value 3, value.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Big strike here to Williams. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That one down some 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Delivers another one to Williams. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fox now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Run now with Krosky Merritt. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. That was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions grow the lead now to 22 points. Fox now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And he gets Gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Devontae Maddox up for that tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got it. Sinnott. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Washington.
Here's Prosky Merritt. Blast through midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Ready?
Washington.
To throw, Daniels. Finds his back complete. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Gotta be Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Daniels back to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Here we go. Mikey,
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this, it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
79 Broncos. Panther 11.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. Gay's kick is good. And it only does a little against the deficit, which drops to 19.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here comes Williams on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ric Flair.
Again, it's Gibbs. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's Shelton, just a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
180.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Black 20.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Taken in by Williams outright. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's another Lions. First and 10.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And we might be close to this lead blowing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
We go to the
Gibbs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Gibbs again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
I don't think he got there. Nope, he was not able to make the marker. Will we see them go for it now, Brock, here on 4th down?
A gain of a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
White 20.
They'll go for it. Goff. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Result of the play.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
50 Bison.
From his end zone, Daniels hits his running back. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Commanders with it, facing the end of their postseason as they trail. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels now on first down. Caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's third and short. Out of the gun, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Daniels on first down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one does not go far. Empty the backfield and motion him out. They kick the running back in motion. He sent a man in motion.
19 tight, 19, go street.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Washington.
On first down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
To the air again, Daniels. Right side, Topflight's in it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Washington.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
At the 15-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
David Hutchinson on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll hand it to him again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
On the ready.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 60.
Here's Daniels. And oh, he got it! Interception! Brian Branch has it! And the Lions are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Following that little
2nd
2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Gibbs now from the gun. And he takes it down to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Third and long for Daniels. He's on target. Watkins. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And this stays a 3-possession game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Value 3. Value 3.
I'm going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation, that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here, playing for a spot in that conference championship.